When we think about building peace, we usually picture politicians signing treaties, or maybe police checkpoints securing a border. But the true foundation of a peaceful society might not be political at all. What if the sidewalks, streetlights, and zoning laws of a city are actually our most powerful, unrecognized tools for preventing conflict? Look at this photo. Housing built in total isolation forces physical segregation. People are pushed into disconnected environments where basic social interaction becomes nearly impossible. Now look at the alternative we often build, cities designed entirely for cars. When sidewalks disappear, people lose public visibility. You move from your house to your car to your destination, completely bypassing your neighbors. We tend to view these isolated, gated spaces and heavy traffic jams as minor planning failures. In reality, they actively engineer social anxiety, alienation, and a fertile ground for crime. This logic swings both ways. If bad urban design reliably creates social friction, we can use architectural geometry to mathematically engineer harmony. Urban planners call this spatial cohesion. It's the principle that a tightly knit, highly connected network of streets physically forces human interaction, building social trust right into the pavement. Building peace becomes a matter of planning, measurement, and construction, a tangible structural output that starts at the street level. This brings us to the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao, or BARMM. This sprawling coastal region is currently undergoing a massive historical transition. For decades, this area has navigated complex historical conflicts, severe displacements, and deep-seated disputes over land and resources. Today, the region is in a promising period of recovery. Securing this future depends on physical interventions that ground these political agreements into daily life. Formal treaties are absolutely essential for stopping wars, but to prevent everyday disputes from reigniting over land and resources, the region needs physical spaces designed to absorb those tensions. This map shows the location of a pioneering architectural intervention called the Landas Master Plan, positioned right here in Parong, near the new regional government seat. This cross-section illustrates how Landas rejects walled neighborhoods. Instead, it dedicates space to active mobility, with clear bicycle and pedestrian lanes. By integrating these walkways into the street grid, the design guarantees continuous human-scale activity. This relies on a sociological concept known as eyes on the street. With constant foot traffic, residents themselves provide a natural, decentralized layer of surveillance. By prioritizing human movement over cars, the layout naturally deters petty crime. It makes the community highly visible to itself, creating a safer environment without relying on a heavy police presence. The master plan mixes real estate products, blending residential housing, universities, and commercial shophouses into accessible districts. Tracing the paths between them shows an effort to keep daily needs close, which reduces residents' psychological anxiety and insecurity. This rendering highlights the central lagoon and green stormwater networks. The space is designed with Islamic cultural sensitivity, providing residents with shared, high-quality public environments. When diverse groups of people share these accessible, culturally resonant spaces, they build strong communal ties. Those ties act as a social buffer, allowing minor disputes to resolve organically long before they can escalate into systemic violence. This localized safety doesn't stay confined to the neighborhood. A secure physical environment acts as a massive catalyst for regional economic recovery. It creates a precise feedback loop. As street-level crime drops and public fear alleviates, local businesses feel safe enough to return. That recovery generates job opportunities, which raises incomes and, in turn, further reduces poverty and crime. This resulting prosperity locks in the stability of the local barangays, giving them the economic padding they need to withstand future social or environmental shocks. This proves that well-planned housing and urban layouts operate as essential social infrastructure, driving the entire regional economy. Landas serves as a statement on progressive community building, applying these specific planning principles to the unique needs and cultural context of the new Mindanao. The success of these architectural strategies in a historically fractured region provides a case study for how design mitigates social isolation in other settings. Earnest peace is not a passive political state that we sit around waiting to achieve. It is an active, ongoing construction project. We don't just find harmony in society, we literally have to build it into the streets we walk on every single day.